Right here. What do I think of Simon Green's Night Sight series? Cool, very stylistic. I pick up new ones whenever they come out. I kind of like the little James Bond shorts opening sequence that he does at the beginning of every book. I dig those. Let's see. Again, I want to try to get over here with that. If we're ever going to see Lash again, she's actually mentioned in Ghost Story, although not by name.
We finished it, so that's all we know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the spoiler people get to feel it.
Oh, okay. But okay, and to respond to that, her story isn't over, so. All right. Let's see. Over here, Pat.
You mentioned that Harry isn't a hat person. Why does he have a hat on every cover then? You think you would fix that?
The art department thought it was perfect visual shorthand for wizard detective. He's got the wizard staff and a fedora. Detective wizard. And that's why they told him to do it that way. And I've been giving them a little bit of a hard time about it ever since. Okay, we don't have any. Oh. What does the jade court feed on? Hey, all these questions about things that are never going to come in. Brett.
I knew it.
And, yeah. Over here, my back. Oh, okay. What's the status of the Red Court and Nimbleheads? I'm not going to tell you. Red Court, mostly dead. Mostly dead. Well, actually, most of them are all the way dead. I'll put it that way. The mostly dead. Right here. When I write a fight sequence, it's all in my head. I've done enough martial arts that I can usually picture everything without any help. Occasionally, I used to occasionally borrow my son. Hey, I have to do a fight scene. You get to be Harry Dresden. No! That was when he was much younger. Now he tosses me around. Okay. Hang on, let me see. I'm just gonna. Right over here. Yeah.
I noticed a lot of the characters, especially like minor characters in Harry himself, are kind of like they're nerds, but then as the stories progress, especially like Butters, they kind of come into their own as like heroes and they're really meaningful. Do you do that on purpose, or is that just?
Do I write nerds that eventually grow up to be heroes on purpose? Look around this room. It can be done. And yeah, I mean, I will fly my nerd flag next to anybody in this room proudly. I mean, I've got Nerf swords in my closet at home, along with all my various nerd costumes to go out on the weekend. Comic books, gaming books, everything. I'm awful. I'm hopeless. But I'm really happy. Red shirt, very back. Is Tooth going to come back? Is he going to be any more significant? Book 14 will probably see a lot more fairy activity generally. Book 14 is entitled Cold Days. I've only got the first sentence written, but that's the hard part. So, you know, once you have your first sentence, the rest of the book that's just putting in work, you know. Actually, how are we doing on time?
How fast do you sign?
A couple more? Okay. Back here by the window.
Are you planning on doing any more fantasy novels like the Codex Alera series?
Am I planning on doing more fantasy like the Codex Alera? Yeah, the new fantasy trilogy that I'm writing is actually the prequel to my epic fantasy epic that I'm going to write one day when I grow up. And I figured, well, if it's so epic it needs a prequel to trilogy, you know. So that's the one that I'm working on right now, which is the Black Company based one. And so far it's a lot of fun. I'm able to actually make this one quite a bit funnier than most of the fantasy novels that most of the Alera books were. And one more. Let's go right here.
You said you've done a lot of fencing. What styles have you studied or
Oh, fencing, what fencing styles I studied? I did epee and foil for the most part. I didn't go saber fencing, because those people were just crazy. Let's go out in the parking lot and beat each other with car antennas. That's saber fencing, baby. Although I did learn a lot of saber style when we switched to LARP, because we had a bunch of folks who were hardcore fencers who were LARPing and playing with the Nerf swords.
So no historical?
No, not a whole time. Just the stuff that I picked up in college. But I'm sorry if there's other questions. I've got to wrap this up. But if you want to ask him while I'm signing, and I can answer them quickly, I'll do my best to. And thank you very much, everybody.